Family and friends of the bride and groom, welcome and thank you for negotiating your travels and everything to get here. And we applaud you for coming.
Yes, thank you so much. Really important.
So, we are gathered. Why are we gathered?
I'm not exactly sure.
I heard there was a party.
There's
I think so. They said they wanted this to be casual. So we're trying to help them with that.
Be careful. I only have one glass of wine, so.
Okay. So we're gathered to celebrate the very special love between Tom and Victoria by joining them in their marriage today. Your marriage today is the public and legal joining of your souls
Yikes.
that have already been united as one in your hearts, right?
Excellent, yes.
So in Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9, it says, "Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. For if either of them falls, the one will lift up his companion. But woe to the one who falls when there is not another to lift him up. Furthermore, if two lie down together, they keep warm. But how can one be warm alone? And if anyone can overpower him who is alone, two can resist him. A cord of three strands is not quickly torn apart." So that leads us to the next section, which we're going to do something a little bit different here today. Surprise, surprise. Hand fasting is an old world tradition dating back to as far as ancient Celtic Scotland up to the 16th century Reformation era, and it's where the origin of the phrase "tie the knot" comes from. In that time, it could be weeks or months before a clergyman came through a village. So the couples would affirm and make legal their marriage by way of hand fasting ceremony in front of family and friends until a member of the clergy could formally seal their union.
Good thing we live now.
I was going to say something. So I will be asking you a series of questions, as you know, and as I do, we will
Tie us up.
take the cord and tie it
Okay.
fast. So then when I ask the final question, I will tie the knots together, hence the phrase "tie the knot." Since your lives have crossed, you have formal ties between each other. As you seek to enter this state of matrimony, you should strive to make real the ideals that give meaning to both the ceremony and to the institution of marriage. The promises made today and the ties bound here greatly strengthen your union. They will cross the years and lives of your growth. So, do you, Tom and Victoria, seek to enter into this union?
We do.
Okay. Let's see if I can do it. I don't? Okay. Do you promise to share in each other's pain and seek to alleviate it?
We do.
Will you share in each other's burdens so that your spirits may grow through this union?
We
We
will.
will. Okay, coming your way.
All right.
Will you both share in each other's dreams?
We
We
will.
will.
We do. This is one.
This is one dream
Yeah.
becoming fulfilled finally.
Yeah.
Will you take the heat of anger and use it to temper the strength of your union?
We will.
Ooh. Will you both honor each other as equals in this union?
Absolutely.
Very good.
We done? With this part now?
No, it keeps going.
Oh, Yikes.
Will you share in each other's laughter and look for the brightness and positive in each other?
Yes.
All right. So that's pretty much a bond basket.
Yes.
So the knots of this binding are not formed by these cords, but instead by your vows. Whether this union will last or break is in your hands, based on your communication, love, honor, and trust of one another. So let your marriage be a time of waking each morning and falling in love with each other again every day.
Yay. Thank you.
Okay. So, you guys,
We didn't rehearse this, just so you all know.
so now the bride and the groom would like to share their individual own vows and exchange rings.
Okay.
Let's see, where did I put that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's in the car. Me? We already decided. Hi. You walked into my life when I needed you the most. You have stayed with me through everything these past 6 years. Our memories will always make me smile, and our connection will never be denied. There comes a time in everyone's life that all you can see are the years passing by, and I have made my mind up that I want to spend those years with you. I will stay with you until the daylight dims, and know you will hold me until the sun rises. No matter what I do, I will always carry us in my heart. What can I say to you that I haven't already said? How can I look at you when you look at me like I'm the only one in the room? Why can I tell you everything that I can't tell everyone else? Why do you make me feel the way I do? You don't need to know. I just feel good. It is meant to be. Our love started so easy and has just continued to strengthen and grow. Through the ups and downs, my decision is final. You have helped me out of the dark and broke down the door to my heart. I love you very much and feel honored to be your Mrs. P today. Please accept this ring. If I can get off my thumb. As a gift and a reminder of my love for you today and always. I love you. Oh goodness.
We're gonna follow. Victoria. The day that we first met, on our first date, I knew we had a special connection. The staff at the restaurant even thought we were celebrating a wedding anniversary. When we shared our first kiss after dessert on the patio, it was just as I had imagined it hours before that afternoon. Ever since that night, my love for you has continued to grow. Through those up and down early years, celebrating every 21st as our anniversary, afternoons at Rocky Schemes, relaxing vacations, skiing days to Mexico, romantic getaways, day-to-day life, this very day. You are not only my love, my sweetheart, but you're my best friend, and I love you for that. Your smile, the glimmer in your eyes, are but a few of the things, and sense of humor are but a few of the things that I love about you. That and you're as big a Broncos fan as I am. And I just can't imagine spending the rest of my life with anyone but you. So today, on this special 21st, before God, family, friends, closest friends, I promise to be a true and faithful partner to you in all life circumstances as we face them together. The joys, the sorrows, good times and bad, whether healthy or not so healthy. I promise to always be there for you, to comfort you when the Broncos lose, and especially to celebrate with you when you win. And mostly, to love you, support you, honor you, and cherish you now and always. With this ring, I give you my heart. From this day forward, I will not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter. I promise.
Really good. Really good.
So we have all loved at times in our lives, and in this moment we're reminded the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, some are long, some others are unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. Now that Tom and Victoria have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, by joining of hands, tying the knot, and giving and receiving of personal vows and rings, I pronounce that they are husband and wife in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Congratulations, you may kiss your bride.
Yay! Thank you all so much for being here.
And I am the first to be able to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Tom Parmentier.
Yay!